Yo, what is going on, guys and gals? In today's video, we are going to be live reacting to Tokyo Ghoul Chapter 117. That is right. Oh, yo, last chapter 116, yo, that was hype as fuck. Yo, Kaneki and Amon, that reunion though, yo. I can't wait to see what's in store for this chapter. This is going to be sick. So why don't we go ahead and start this up? I mean, not too much is going down in the chat at this very second, but in case you are new here and you do plan on discussing, Tokyo Ghoul with me, definitely let me know your thoughts on this overall chapter in general as we read through it. I'll occasionally look over some of the, comments as I go throughout this chapter, but mainly I'll probably end up going to the comment section at the very end of the chapter. So without further ado, let's actually begin this chapter. Page 1. As I peer out upon the world through a single eye, I choose to adapt a deductive gaze. Deductive. Okay, so deducing gaze. Okay. So overall, just thinking through things clearly. Okay. I'm not gonna lie though. The 22 million copies of the series is now in print. Thank you. The brand new volume 10 is on sale and available online now. Jeez, a live action film will release countrywide on July 29th in Japan, at least. We'll see what it becomes about that. Hopefully there will be reviews up and all that stuff. We're not going to check it out until a while though. But anyway, this is a nice cover art. I really like this. So let's continue. All right, so we're on page 3 right now. Let's see. What does this say? Thanks to Bonajo's devoted care and the RC suppressor drug, Akira's life has been saved now. Sweet. Yo, I see my girl Akira right there, dude. Where am I? Whoa. Oh, I'm so glad it really has worth staying at your. It was really worth staying at your side this whole time. He'll be pretty happy too. So you're finally awake. Who the hell are you? Kaneki. Akira's woken up. Oh. How do you feel? My memories and emotions are you someone I know? Yo, dude. I wonder why Ishida seems to not be drawing in the faces in these panels, but I guess that's to hide, the gaze between the two. I guess that's what's, he doing right there. Akira. My feelings towards you have not changed. Even now, to me, you are, as far as I am concerned, how should I put it? The investigator I knew would have never turned his blade against Kishao Arima. I'm sorry, but please leave me alone. I probably shouldn't have brought it up. CCG and Arima and stuff. It's important. It's better to just get it out now rather than put it off and potentially leave room for misunderstanding. I'm just worried about Akira. She's more delicate than you think. Will things be okay as they are now? Her environment's changed drastically, from the CCG to the ghoul's side in a matter of days. We can't even hope to understand the emotional burden she's bearing. It's going to take some time to break the ice between us. According to my contacts, Akira Mado has already been expelled from her former role as a CCG investigator and is currently on the wanted list of ghoul countermeasures Act violators. How's about we try a cyber attack on the CCG? We don't have enough machines and they'll track us down in no time flat. On top of it all, it's basically impossible for her to go back to the way things once were. Though it may have just been a moment's indiscretion, her voluntary act of shielding Ao Takizawa was what gave rise to the current situation. Even so, I want to do what I can to help her. She is important. There's no two ways about the fact that it's going to take her some time to come to terms with the status quo. That being said, we may be able to shorten the process a bit. If that is to be the path we choose to take, the person most equipped to save Akira may yet be the person that hates her the most. Yo, Hanami-chan. Aogiri Tree runs of the 19th Ward base. Okay, hold on. Let me just
minimize this chapter really quick, so that way I can actually see your guys' comments really quick as I'm reading throughout the chapter. But we'll get to the chapter. We'll get to the comments in a bit, but I'm just opening this up on the side. All right, here we go. What's the matter? Why'd you bring me all the way? Nothing. She's regained consciousness, apparently. The spine weeder. Do you hate her? Yo. She didn't directly do anything to me, you know. But it's complicated. The fact that she's in goat, that is. Every time I look at her, I can't help but remember my mom and dad, no matter how much I try not to. See, that's the thing. Like, Hanami even says she didn't do anything directly to me, but her father was, her father and mother were killed by, Akira's father, Mado. So that's what makes it sad. I guess one day I'll get used to that too. Like how repeatedly scrapped skin eventually grows thick and hard. But somehow I feel that'd be a disgrace to them. Remember, I want to remember them when I want to, not at any other time. And someday I want to be able to perceive what happened to them in a positive way. To be able to neatly file it away with everything else. That's why I still can't. Fuck was that? I still can't. Oh, no. Okay, that's her. Okay. That looks so weird. Okay. Yeah, that looks very weird. I don't know what Ishida was doing that, but that panel, the first panel on page 10, where we see she's saying, I still can't. I'm not going to lie, that looks kind of off to me, at least. But anyway, we're going to continue. And then Hanami goes to Touka's. We have Touka right here, yo. So we finally meet. Rabbit, please take a seat. Yo, dude, yo. Please take a seat. Or have you come to arrest me? I would, if I had my badge. Would I be too much to ask for a cup of coffee? Or for a cup? You like yours black too, don't you? Don't you want to go see her? She's woken up, you know. I'm scared. I'm neither human nor ghoul. I've become something else, and I've wandered all this time without so much as a word to hear. She didn't know whether I was alive or dead. I can't find the words after all this time. Missed Amon, I too want to talk to Akira Mado, but I'm scared. I'm the one that killed her father, your superior. Damn, I'm the one who killed him. If you don't go first, I'll be too scared to meet her at all. I might even have... fuck, dude. Yo, I might even have to meet her. I might even have to meet her. Might have no choice. Rabbit, losing Mado made me feel pain, rage. It lit a fire in my chest that will burn till I die. But that fire doesn't burn at you. It burns at this world, the circumstances that gave us no choice but to do what we did. At least that's what I know now. I came here today to tell you that. Can I ask you something? Did you want to see her? Huh? While you were just aimlessly roaming about, did you ever feel like wanting to go see her? Go see Akira Mado? Akira? First class Amon, I have identified 22 unnecessary elements in your sentence structure. Be grateful. the old Akira. Yo. Yeah. Then why all this now? Just go. If it were me, I'd be happy. Even if time has passed, even if our bodies have changed, even if he'd forgotten me completely. As long as he comes back home, things will be alright. Yo, dude, my girl Touka. Oh man. Ishida, man. All right. Let's continue. Page 16. You know, you're pretty nice. Yeah, well, what can I say?
as GOAT was having its core shaken up by the awakening of Akira Mado, the CCG, due to the disappearance of Deputy Bureau Chief Matsuri Washu, was on the precipice of profound change. There's Juzo and the rest of the gang there. Is that Uri? No. Oh, no, that is Yuri. All right, so second squad leader, Kuki Uri, first class. Bureau Chief Advisor, Kuri E, special class. Squad leader Juzo Suzuya, special class. And squad number 1, squad leader Mogen Tanakamura, special class. Let's widen this up. What is this saying here? Kori Ui, having become aide and advisor to the new Washu Bureau chief, had distanced himself from his deputies as part of the S1 squad. Tanakamura began to oversee the squad as deputy leader. Kuki Uri, being familiar with the inner workings of the squad with his experience as Matsuri Washu's aide and blessed with more than enough talent, was tapped for the now vacant spot of S2 squad leader. His rank was swiftly raised to that of first-class investigator. Due to the reprehensible clown's ambushes, we have lost many. Bureau Chief Washu will now make an announcement about a new organizational system. Listen close. Oh, wait. What? A new organization system? Hold up. A far too sly last Bureau Chief. The Washu Bureau Chief naming system consists of adding Kichi or Yoshi to one of the kanji of the appointee's previous names. Okay, now with the Washu line all but wiped out and Matsuri Washu lost to parts unknown, there was only one man left in the bureau who carried Washu blood in his veins. Nimura Furuta, now known as Kichimuru Washu. I am the bureau chief. How do you do? The man known as the last bureau chief of the CCG. Yo, look at him, dude. He is trolling. Sui Ishida is trolling so fucking hard with this character. Like, he's making it so apparent that he has the words "I am bureau in chief" now right on his shirt, and then he has freaking this really stupid ass mustache that obviously Furuta never had, and then he has party glasses on. Like, dude, this fucking guy, dude. This fucking dude. Yo, Ishida, what are you doing? Oh man. All right, so that about does it for the chapter. All right, so let's see what Usama was saying in the chat. And if there's anybody else that is watching this, don't be afraid to comment in the comment box, because I'm very interested to hear your overall thoughts on this chapter. Also, during the death of Anima Akisha, there was some sort of poem told through quite a few pages, and it was about Ainu's. And guess what? It was a reference to a fellow Young Jump series called Golden Kaimu. And trust me, it was an amazing series concerning an Ainu immortal, literally soldier from World War II or World War I. I wouldn't know. Dude. But yeah, that was fucking ridiculous. Like, he's making it so, like, if we just go back to page 19, Ishida is making this so apparent that he's now the deputy in chief. Apparently, he is going under the alias now as Kichimura Washu. Last no blood to the family. Party fucking sunglasses. Yo, that he's just like, everything's gonna go my way. Today's gonna be my party. This is my birthday right here. Everything is gonna go my way. That is technically what Sui Ishida is doing. That is technically what he's doing. He's setting up Furuta for, you know, his birthday to actually happen. And his birthday is obviously to make, you know, everything go in chaos regarding the CCG, the ghouls, you know, and the various other organizations. But dude, this guy's a fucking troll. But I mean, this chapter wasn't really that much that we got out of it. I mean, basically we see Akira is finally back up from you know, her illness. So finally it looks like she's okay. We get a little screen time with Hanami, and apparently let's go back here what
Kaneki said about her. So let's see. Even so, I want to do what I can for her. She is important. There's no two ways about the fact that it's going to take her some time to come to terms with the status quo. That being said, we may be able to shorten the process a bit. And then we go to page, and if that is to be the path we choose to take, the person most equipped to save Akira may yet to be the person that hates her the most, which is Hanami-chan. Obviously, like directly, like I stated before, Akira, the daughter, obviously didn't do anything directly to Hanami. However, the father of Akira is Mado, is what killed Hanami's parents, and that's what makes it sad. So pretty much she has hated, you know, the bloodline regarding the Mado family in general, just due to what happened to her. So we get a little bit of, you know, not backstory, excuse me. We get a little bit of screen time with her, and someday I want to be able to perceive what happened to them in a positive way, to be able to neatly file in away from everything else. Damn, that's some deep shit right there. And she still can't get over it. We see that, oh man, with Arima, or not, excuse me, Arima, freaking Touka's brother. The name is escaping right now. It's with an A. Wow. The guy in Aogiri Tree. What the fuck? Freaking forgetting his name. That's not good. I'm pretty sure Usam is going to let me know in the comments. But yeah, so we see a little bit of screen time with Hanami. We see that Akira is finally back up, and we also see a little bit of chatter between Amon, excuse me, and Touka, the rabbit, which killed his superior Mado. So you have all of these little things, like all of these characters are connected in some way, which is what's awesome about Tokyo Ghoul. It handles the characters right. Suishida handles each character in a way in which they are related to some other, you know, character in general, and that character is related to this character, and how it affects them overall. Like, that's what I love. There's various other characters in Tokyo Ghoul Re, but you can actually, you know, see the connection between the relationships that each of these characters have, which is what I like. So yeah, we get a little discussion right there regarding Touka and Amon, which is awesome. And then apparently at the end we see that they're holding up, we have lost many bureau chief. Washu will now make an announcement about a new organizational system. Okay, so they're making a new organizational system. The man known as the last bureau chief of the CCG. So we do know that Furuta is going to change the system. We, as far as, don't know what that organization is going to be called or what it's exactly going to be, but apparently he's stepping to the plate and to talk about this new organization that he is going to create. So I'm very much looking forward to this. So basically, this chapter was set up, but it gave us really good dialogue. I will say that, between the characters. That's what I liked about it. So yeah, it's pretty much a setup chapter. I mean, I think that's about it, to be honest with you. So let me read the comments right now. He's trying to be a troll. That mustache is making him look much more important, but it's really hard, right? We didn't get the Amon X Kaneki talk. I mean, yeah, we really didn't get that too much, which is funny, actually. We kind of saw in the last chapter that, you know, they were like, hey, what's going on? I mean, I'm pretty sure, you know, technically they talked to each other over in the sidelines, and basically Kaneki told him, you know, what has been going on, because Amon did, you know exactly what was going on in this chapter, as far as, you know, what he's doing here, what Akira is doing here, and just, you know, what's going on in general. So he does know about that. So we probably just didn't see that talk, you know, one-on-one play out. I guess Suishida is saving, you know, some other talk with them between in general. So we'll see. But we might get it through a flashback in the future. Maybe, yeah. I wonder what it could be. Ayato. Jesus. Lost Life. Thank you. Ayato. Like, I knew it started with an A. See, like, while all the characters in Tokyo Ghoul Re are good, and each of them connect to each other. It's just like still, even when it comes to manga in general, especially fucking Kingdom, I cannot remember most of the names because there's just so many diverse characters in it that it gets really hard, especially when you're reading and watching other series. You have to memorize all these names. It gets really hard, so forgive me on that. Yeah, I was wondering at first what he was talking about, focused on other stuff. And yeah, you need to check out Golden Kamuy, or at least pick up the Volume 1 coming this year. Volume 1, sweet. Coming out this year, huh? That's cool. I'll probably give it an interesting read. Golden Kamuy. Golden Kamuy is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Satoru Noda. The Ain language in these stories is supervised by you. I'll probably look over the overall plot later. Oh, wait, hold on. A survivor of the Battle of 223 and the Russo-Japanese War has become a miner in Hokkaido in order to... Okay, I'll look at this later because right now we're talking about Tokyo Ghoul. But yeah, as far as this chapter of Tokyo Ghoul, I think, this wasn't half bad of a chapter. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't, half bad. It was just bringing us, setup. Last week's chapter was amazing. But this week's chapter, it was more chill. It was narrative driven, which is good because we need stuff like that. We can't always have action because there will be no development, especially between the characters. And I like the development that Akira and Amon are actually getting, especially, I guess, when it comes to Kaneki and Touka, because it seems like they are actually getting along with each other now. They're getting along with the CCG members, and it seems that, the CCG members in the past are also getting along with, the ghouls that they used to know. And I guess that's when it's gonna play into which, by the end of the series, we're gonna see what Kaneki envisioned in his, sort of dream in, the first season of Tokyo Ghoul Tokyo Ghoul, excuse me, part 1, and that is the question as to why can't humans and ghouls coexist? So by the end, we're obviously going to see that hopefully play out into which ghouls and humans can coexist with each other, and maybe even, some ghouls are going to, find another means of actually, helping them, eat, like when it comes to other foods and such rather than humans. But that's going to be hard because we do know that there are some ghouls out there like that use other, different what am I trying to say? Different food sources opposed to the humans. So we do know that there is quite a few of them, but at the other hand, the majority of them, are rational ghouls. So I mean, it's gonna be a while till we actually see something like that. But we do know that Tokyo Ghoul is in its final arc. We do know that much, and I'm excited to see where it's going to lead later down the line. You feel it's going to be the last war 200, you never know, especially with the announcement of 3 new characters in the future, and it was in the 10th volume of Read. Also a character related to Arima Kishao being one of them. Okay, sweet. But yeah, I think that about does it for this live reaction, guys, for Tokyo Ghoul Oh, wait, hold on, we got one more comment. No problem, I definitely can stand... I definitely can't stand footage at this moment. The guy is super troll walking meme. No, he is. He is a meme. Even Sui Ishida is writing him as a meme intentionally, especially what we got in this chapter, the last panel. Like, that was fucking stupid. But yeah, guys, I think that about does it for this live reaction of Tokyo Ghoul chapter 117. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to catch you all in the next video. See ya. Thanks for watching. Again.